Hi everyone, welcome to another video by Optionables. My name is Saket, and today in this video we are going to look at what happened to the markets, what we can expect from the markets tomorrow, and what happened to our trades. Before moving on, I would like to address one FAQ from the Target app. So the FAQ for today is can we trade in the next week options? So the answer to that is no. So as of now, in the first version of the app, we only have enabled to trade the current week options only. So in case if you're shooting any order, the order will be going from the current week option and you can't take the next week option trades. So this is one thing which I wanted to clear, and also we will be launching the early access to the app soon. If you're interested, do fill in the form in the description below and you will receive a mail to the early access once we open it. So with this, we'll now quickly see what actually happened to the market. So today the markets actually ended up opening a gap down because global cues were also suggesting kind of a negative start because US had closed in red and the same thing was followed by Asia. As indicated, even Nifty ended up opening lower, so somewhere around 80-90 points lower, and even BankNifty opened around 200 points lower. Yesterday it had closed somewhere around 34,950 and today it opened around 150-200 points lower towards 34,750. And we had discussed this earlier as well, that is 34,700 and 16,400 are very good support for Nifty and BankNifty, and that's the reason you saw that even though BankNifty tried to break 34,700 quite a couple of times today, it was not able to do it, and immediately we saw a good bounce back towards 34,800. Later it went towards 34,900 and even later towards 35,000 and 35,100. So towards the end we saw a fantastic recovery in both Nifty as well as BankNifty. On the other hand, even Nifty tried to test 16,300, but very soon we observed that there was a very strong put writing which continued to increase at 16,300. So people were writing so many puts so aggressively. So 16,300 was bound to act as a good support for the market, and from 16,300 it slowly moved towards 16,350 and people started buying more at 16,350. It moved towards 16,400, and for a point even I thought maybe we might not break 16,400 as well as 35,000, but we were proved wrong again. So the markets not just broke 16,400 but ended well above 16,450 also. And on the other hand, even BankNifty, I was expecting markets not to break 35,000, but again I was proven wrong, and BankNifty not just broke 35,000 but also ended towards 35,100. So we saw a fantastic recovery as well as a rally towards the end, especially after 130 today. So when we actually look at today's price action, it is quite positive to be honest, because we had the opening almost at the lowest level and the closing almost at the highest level, and this is a very positive thing for the market when you look at it in terms of the chart. Now when we come to Nifty, so the major driver for Nifty today was Reliance, and later we also saw banking stocks perform really well. IT too supported the index. So overall most of the sectors are traded in green except for two, that is cement as well as mining, metals and mining. So cement, it was more or less expected because in Nifty we have only two major cement companies, that is Ultratech Cement and Shree Cement. Recently when Adani ended up acquiring stake in Ambuja Cement as well as ACC, so he more or less became the second largest cement manufacturer in India behind Ultratech. So that is definitely not a good news for other cement companies like Shree Cements or Ultratech. And this is overall what happened to the market. One very positive thing is, in spite of not a great global cues, we saw a fantastic rally towards the end. So that means what can we expect for tomorrow? So the thing is, for the markets to move up higher, we want a confirmation rally. So today what we saw was a fantastic recovery, but will this continue and will the markets move up higher is something which the time should tell, because even we don't know. So today again Nifty proved to close above 16,400, and if it takes support at 16,400 and say bounces towards 16,800 and breaks 16,800, then we can more or less say that we might be headed towards 17,500 again. So again 16,800 is going to act as a very strong resistance to the market, because last time when we went there also immediately there was sell off, we ended up coming lower, and that's the reason we hope that at least this time when we retest it we'll end up breaking that and moving higher. And for Bank Nifty, again 36,000 as of now happens to be a good resistance. If that is broken, then we can easily expect rallies towards 37,000. So when we look at the markets now, both Nifty and Bank Nifty are at their crucial support levels, and we want the rally, whatever we saw today, we want this rally to further continue for tomorrow also, to have some positive momentum in the market. Now coming to what exactly happened to our trade. So when we have to discuss about the market outlook for tomorrow, to be honest, as I have already mentioned, 16,400 and 34,700 are the crucial support zones. These are some support levels which we are keenly watching out for. Any close below this, we would change our view to slightly bearish. So right now we are expecting a consolidation in the market, and any move above 16,800 or 36,000, we would change our view to slightly bullish. So that's the reason. Till then we are still holding on to the same positions what we had, that is the month end position. We also ended up adding the next week 34,700 puts naked short. So I have gone 1,500 quantity naked shorts in 34,700 puts. The sole reason is the market took support at 34,700 and saw a very good bounce back, and that's the reason I am just holding this puts without any hedge. So it's naked puts, and in case if we come back towards 34,700, I will convert this into a short straddle. So this is the idea what we have now. And again, looking at the VIX, it is cooling down slowly. Now it's closer to 19, and very soon it will also move towards 18. So as the VIX starts to drop, the amount of volatility what we can expect in the market will also come down. So we might not see a huge gap up or a gap down if the VIX is very low. But again, this is just a chance. Anything can happen because end of the day our markets is quite uncertain. And now moving on to what exactly happened to our trade. So today's trade, we were going quite well with the positions because we had a 34,800 short straddle. Coming to today's trade, totally we ended up close to around 2.9 to 3 lakh today. So the thing is, there is nothing much to explain in today's trade, so I'll keep the summary short, and I will also attach the screenshot so that you can see the M2M. Down below we will also end up attaching the order book, so you can also check out our trades. So now coming to the trade, we were more or less around 34,800 short straddle itself, and we also had a short triangle at 35,000 and 34,600. So till 1:30 the trade was going really good. So we had a profit of close to around 1.2 1.3 lakh, and the thing is, I was maintaining pretty low quantities today. In case if the market had ended up consolidating, we would have closed somewhere around 2.5 to 2.7 lakh. But towards the end the market started to rally, and our M2M also started to come down, so I just ended up closing all the positions of intraday at a profit of 80,000. Apart from that, we also had a lot of positional trades, which you guys already know, and this positional trade gave us pretty good profits of somewhere around 2.2 lakh, and totally we ended up close to somewhere around 3 lakh. So this is the trade for today, and for tomorrow I have already discussed what positions we hold, and let's see how the market or what the market holds for us. And meanwhile, if you have liked this content, do not forget to hit the like button, share this video and subscribe to Optionables. Thank you so much for joining.